What's up with it, folks? You know who it is. It's your boy Igor, and we back for another episode of the We on the Porch podcast. We coming in tonight to talk to you about, just Halloween in general, man. Nothing too many. No, I don't know no crazy facts about Halloween. We might have a couple people that know some crazy facts about Halloween, like old Mikey here. But I just want to get down to the fun and the bullshit and you know, just walk our way through Halloween, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Good.
where you was at, what you were doing, like worst costume, favorite costume, worst experience. You ever get jacked for a bag of candy type shit?
Oh, we
You
did
know?
the jacking
So
actually.
like we'll get into all these different fun topics tonight, folks. Andrew, what's up with it, bro? Thank you for
Andrew.
dropping in.
Andrew.
And yeah, if you guys got some fun stories you want to share, or just something you want to talk about, or some questions you may have regarding some Halloween shit, or just anything, you know where it is. The chat right there at the bottom, man. Hop in. So shit, I got a funny one. So I can remember I was probably 8 or 9, right? And I think I was dressed up as uh like 1920s like gangster, like Al Capone gangster or whatever, right?
Yeah, Mikey style.
And I'm like across the street from my house, and I had already went to like the 12 houses on my block and got candy, and my bag was super not full. So I go up and I'm like, Mom, like, can we go trick or treating? Right? She's like, hold on, we'll go in a little bit. And it's like getting late at this point, probably like 9:30. We should have been well out, done trick or treating and home eating candy type shit. And I walk up, and as I walk up into the living room, now my mom, she's only like 18, 19 years older than me, right? So if I was 9, she was like 28. You know what I mean? And at that point, like I walk up and I just see my mom and her friends like laughing and giggling and having hella fun. And I'm just like, I'm glad y'all are having hella fun, but like, can you take me trick or treating? Like, I just want to go get some fucking candy, right? And they're just like laughing and laughing. And I'm just like, what are you guys laughing at? Like, why is this so fucking funny to you? And then all of a sudden, I look over and her friend's like sucking this balloon, right? And fucking hits the balloon and then passes the balloon, and then my mom hits the balloon, and it's like one of them big, like exercise ball size balloons, bro. Huge, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, I look over and I'm like, why are you guys just sucking on a fucking? Well, I didn't say fucking because I was a kid, but I was like, why are you guys just sucking? I was crying at this time, like tears coming down, full 9. I'm a little kid wanting some fucking chocolate, bro. And like this bitch is just sucking a balloon in the living room.
Crazy.
And me, I don't know why the fuck she's sucking on a balloon.
John.
I'm like, what the fuck? But now that I'm older, I'm like, all right, I done sucked on a balloon or two once or twice, so I get it 100%, but it's like, come on, man. Like, take your motherfucking little crybaby ass kid out to get some candy on Halloween and then suck on your fucking balloons. You know what I mean? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
See,
that was probably my shittiest trick-or-treating experience I ever fucking went through.
Shitty? Are we on
Shittiest.
shittiest?
No, that was just my opener. We're just on whatever. We're just
man, I can remember when I was little, man, the projects and we go trick or treating, bro. Imagine a bunch of broke little kids going trick or treating around a bunch of broke motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, you was getting like peppermint corns and like candy corns and
Right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
We were
dog
getting
shit.
we were getting like homemade candy apples. We were getting like balled candy balls of popcorn.
Oh yeah, that shit is crazy.
Hey, that's a throwback though.
My favorite one that I remember was we were getting the black licorice chewing gum.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that sounds
gnarly.
disgusting.
Oh man, it was a toss
Yeah.
up between that and the little hard candies. You know the
So
one your grandma had
Andrew
the
threw in the
pole.
chat that he lived in a high end neighborhood and they used to give out the full size candy bars, right? So Andrew, once we got to where we were like 12 and 13 and we were smashing our bicycles and
Yeah,
hitting our own spots, that's what we would do, bro. We would figure out that neighborhood where the homies were giving out like the full size shit, and that's where we
Yeah.
every time, bro.
I
And it
didn't
was
do
like
that.
we got privy. Like this is how genius we were as kids. We would go and we would have a full costume and hit the whole block, right? And then we would come back to the little car spot, right? And switch out our backpack. We'd like hide where the cars are. We'd all have backpacks on. We'd hide where all the cars are, and nobody could see us because they're all trick or treating up in the nice neighborhood. Switch masks out with like the cheap little, janky plasticky masks, and go back to every house we just went
Yeah,
to and catch a whole nother round of full size candy bars. We wasn't playing,
And
bro.
at 23, we went with my fiance and her sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. And they thought the girls, they were short, so they were like 5'1". So
Yeah.
they thought the girls were little kids. And then they didn't know how old we were either.
That's hella funny. We had some time.
They literally patted them on the head.
incarcerated when I was young, so I only got to enjoy a handful of Halloweens.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you. So, like, I'll probably talk all night on this topic. Like, okay. So we'll get into all realms of the situations because I can't wait to get into the Halloween party section of it. But we'll start small. So, like, what was the worst Halloween costume your parents ever made you wear when they were like buying and picking out your Halloween costume for you?
Oh shit. Hey, hold up. I know. Look, I know this. The first costume my mom ever put me in, and there were pictures of it back in the day, but we lost them all in storage. I was
Shoot,
probably, I
what's
think
up with it?
I wasn't even one yet because I was born in July, and then Halloween was that October.
Yeah.
So what's that, July, August? So I was only like 3 months old. She put me in a fucking full ass cow onesie. And put like a fucking cow's head. She stitched and sewed a fucking beanie with cow ears on it and put a bell around my neck. There's fucking pictures of me as a little ass cow. But it's hella funny. There were hella pictures of like hella people like holding me and shit. So I guess I was like the belle of the ball. You know, everybody was like, "Fuck yeah, bro!" Everybody's like fucking with me. But yeah, that shit's embarrassing though. When I think back on it.
I can't even remember anything, bro. Like I'm trying to think, and like I'm drawing a blank. Either I didn't really have much of a Halloween childhood. I mean, I can remember a few times when I was younger going trick or treating, but I can't really like most. It was either Dracula or Freddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like very distinct, like even back then.
So I feel like I remember you as Dracula. I feel like I could distinctly remember you having that drawn in super dark widow's peak.
Yeah.
I remember that with the flared up back. I remember that one for sure. I'm almost positive I remember you in that outfit at least once.
Yep. That's
But
exactly what it was. You had
so
the super exaggerated drawing with those peak.
yep, exactly. So I can remember that I was probably 5 or 6 because I remember the pictures of it, and I don't know who I was with, but I was like Mickey Mouse, and like it was cool, like the way that it was set up. It was like a T-shirt with the suspenders printed on it, and then it was like a pair of shorts with the buttons printed on it. But the fucking mask was so creepy, bro. It was that big plastic, like flat play, like, you know, the 80s fucking Halloween plastic ass mask, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit, like, to look at that picture, it just reminded me of like a picture that would be in the corner of like a Halloween movie. Like, it was super fucking, like,
Well,
you
yeah,
know what I
now
mean?
that looks hardcore. Like, if you see a picture
Yeah,
like
that shit was gnarly, bro. It was creepy to me, like, to look at that shit.
yeah.
Super
Bro.
wild.
Hey, I remember. So it was probably it was a few years after that because I was born in '92. So it was like 2 years later. My mom made me Simba from fucking Lion King, and I had like this, like you said, like that flat ass, like big ass thing around the head for a mane.
Yeah.
Dude, but I had a fucking tail and all that shit, bro. One year I was the devil. I had a
Hey,
pitchfork.
hey, how
I
old?
had the fucking pointy ears, and I had the fucking red tail with the fucking arrow
Yeah.
coming out the bottom.
How old were you when you dressed up as a hooker?
Yeah, I think that was last year. Don't judge me.
Oh shit! Everybody
Hey,
got their hooker year, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. I might have taken that one a little too far.
Hey, even fucking even the Jacker and the Hustler had their hooker year, bro. That's hella weird because people make you feel hella weird for like cross dressing. Like, I think I was 13 the year that I dressed as a hooker, and I wore like my mom's lingerie and some high heels and like a fucking like a black wig, and I looked just like my aunt who was the
Oh
stripper, dog.
my
I shit you not.
god,
Like,
Hundred
it was
percent.
hella funny, bro.
that's
Tiny
fucking
Loretta's and
hilarious.
shit. I was like, y'all are
That's
fucking
a
busted.
hard one to leave behind.
Yeah, that shit was fun though.
Yeah,
I had a good
I
time.
get
I
that.
cross dress. I ain't
Yeah.
tripping. Don't bother me then.
Well, yeah,
I already told you about that homie
yeah.
that knocked homie out in the high heels. Click,
Yeah,
clack, 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 clack.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's funny
That's
shit.
knocked out by a motherfucker wearing high heels. Nah.
Hey, homie got knocked the fuck out by homie in high heels, bro. It was hilarious.
No,
Yeah.
that'll fuck your night up for sure.
For sure, dog. That'll set you back a little bit.
Yeah. You're gonna have to sit
Nah,
down
but
for a little bit and think about everything.
I think I used to love going to the Halloween store and checking the top shelf masks, bro, like we were saying on the last one. And I got one or two of the top shelf. The Freddy was the one that was like the dopest, I think. But I
Ask
can
Freddie
remember
once.
I can remember the years where I was a kid and we couldn't afford a costume. And I didn't know that we couldn't afford a costume. Right? My mom always made it seem like she was like a crafty DIY type of person
My mom too.
to kind of probably maneuver around that fact a little bit, you know? What's
Yeah.
up, Fred? To kind of maneuver
Bro,
around that fact a little bit. So, you know, like I did the whole hobo thing, like he was saying on there one year. And then we did the whole like construction worker outfit type shit. But it's like, that's when you know, like, you ain't got no money, is when you're like making and shit. But then there's those years where you're like, when you're like 14, 15, like going out with the bitches type shit, 16, just getting
yeah.
ready to Halloween party type shits, you know? Like our big thing where we're from was toga parties for Halloween. Like every time they would have a Halloween party, it'd be a fucking toga party, bro. Like everybody would come
I always
as
hear that.
a fucked up, but it was like always a fucked up toga party. It was like, what could you like make yourself look like as dead of a toga person as possible? So it would be like
Right. Come on.
crazy face makeup and body
Stop.
scars and then a toga. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Shit.
That was hard as hell.
I
I
was
remember.
Batman 2 years in a row.
What's that? Batman?
So
I was
2 years in a
Batman two
row?
years. I was Batman 2 years in a row. My mom made both costumes, both of them. Hot
Yeah.
glued them, fucking stitched them, everything. The first year I was cool. But the second year I had one peck that was bigger than the other. I wish I had pictures of this shit, bro. I remember it. That's just hella fucking funny, bro. I was never
Bro,
Batman again after that.
luckily, when I was out there in the Bay, fucking right there across like the street from this one Mexican lady, she had her own like Halloween store in her driveway. So like
Yeah.
I could literally just walk across the street and go pick Caden up like a $12 Halloween costume.
That's dope.
And then like he would, cause kids, bro, they change their mind when they have the option. Like
Mm,
kids are
All the
like they'll
time.
get a Halloween costume, and then when Halloween gets close, they're like, I don't want to be that no more. And they're like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
fuck
And they're
that.
like, I want to be this now. And I'm just like, no fucking way, dude. Are you
Yeah.
serious? And they're like, yeah, that's not even cool right now no more. Like, I gotta be this. They're fit to laugh at me if I wear that. So I got
like 4 years.
yeah,
Like white, red,
yeah,
and then green. I think no black and gold. And then the
yeah.
gold came out.
Hey,
So
I
I got to a point where I would just buy him like 2 or 3 costumes a year and let him just rock them all the way up to Halloween, and then pick which one he wanted.
that's always why you wait till the last minute, man, because that last minute is going to tell you what they want to be, because they're going to finally fucking decide.
But a lot of times, that last minute, you go to get something and it's all sold out. So
Yeah.
that's what was super cool about having that lady across the street was most of her costumes were the generic type costumes that you see like every year, and then she would always have like upgraded ass dope masks. So like you could go pick a dope ass mask out and just get like a generic cloak with like some cool accessories and build your own Halloween costume, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
I
dope.
got
And where was
shit
that Mexican
put it
lady?
on here.
I needed her. Damn. For
I
real.
got one from, let's see, I can actually put it on here right now while we're talking. Let me find it.
That one's dope though.
The face one.
Not fair.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
already
what
on here.
we're about to see.
It's already
some
on here. I
cool
already
shit,
did it.
guys. Watch.
I already
Watch
did
what's
it.
up there.
Look,
Yeah, that's dope.
you know what I'm saying? And all I did was got the little zipper thing, got some little wooden time, fucking did the little dap, and I'm blind in my right eye, so it didn't affect my vision really. You know what I mean?
You did a good
But
job.
I could be in a fucking horror movie with that makeup right there. You know what I'm saying?
For surely.
And then we made low jigsaw. I feel like we just
Was
literally
that
went
the
over this
first
last
time you
week,
ever
but
did anything like that?
No, you know, hey,
yeah, yeah,
you know what's crazy?
anything that drastic. Like I had done, like cool
Hmm.
face makeup with like the little scar or like the
Yeah,
little
I had gotten a
bullet.
scar. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I had done those little ones, but when I had went and tried to get like the scar shit, it just I didn't like the ones that she had, but that zipper for some reason looked dope, and I was like, I could do something with that.
Yeah.
So I ended up popping the zipper out, but
It looks like you had some training.
I did the one year that I was talking about where I was the clown dude, and then I did another year. Fuck, I wish I still had. So we had this board, this like picture board, and it was like our Halloween pictures from like every year, me and Lo, and they were dope, dude. Like I remember mostly I would like wear a mask because the makeup gets like super sweaty on my face and I don't like it. But I would always paint her face. So like this one year she wore like a corset with like a tutu, and I fucking painted half of her face like a Day of the Dead skull.
Like
That was lit, bro. That one came out dope. So Halloween's our get down, bro. We really fuck with Halloween. Like,
It's the one that lasts the longest from like kid to adult. That's still
yeah.
the most fun, no matter what age you are. You can find something dope in it for sure. I think that's out of every holiday. I really think that.
Yeah, because like even as an adult, you're like you could decorate and do all that,
You
you
can
know.
find
So it's like,
something to do for like a
my
month.
girl was into that, bro. Like, check this. My girl made this. Oh, be careful with it, Michael. Don't fuck it up. Then I'll never hear the end of it. Like, my girl made this.
hell yeah,
It's clean.
that's tight.
She fucking
Oh
put.
yeah, bro.
She makes all sorts of Halloween decorations all the fucking time.
Sick.
So she's shining right now on this. She right by Halloween. She's loving right now, then, huh?
A singer or a rapper for Halloween?
Yeah,
No.
no, I never.
So
I
I could
was.
tell you the
Killer.
funniest shit this one year, right, at school. We show up at school and my principal is like a skater, but he got like the baggy pants and shit on. But this fool went so far as to taking a pair of like pants, and then that he could like button up regular, and then on those pants he pulled boxers up on the outside of them and had his wife sew them,
Yeah.
and
You
then
couldn't just do it.
took a pair of Jinko jean skater shorts and pulled them up over the boxers and had his wife sew those. So it looked like he was like AAA or sagging, and like had a backwards hat on and big old chain on and shit.
He just couldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually do it, bro. It was
That's so
hilarious.
crazy,
But
though.
that was funny, bro. That was
Get out. Both
that
come on.
was a good one. I give him credit for that one. That was
Wear
good.
like
Right there.
But I know, like, I remember. So my mom and Justin went to Halloween in Hawaii one year with like a big group, and that fool was like trying to be like a punk rocker, and he had me like draw a bunch of stuff on his shorts before he went and shit, and like he had like a big mohawk, and you know what I mean. Like that would probably be cool to go do like a Halloween in Hawaii or some shit. That'd be tight. Rusty, what up, man?
What up, Rusty? It was just a picture, not Halloween.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was dressed as a rapper one year.
yeah.
That was just me being dope.
So I know, like when you're out. So I didn't have too many memories of like trick or treating young. I think when I think about trick or treating, like it's always takes me back to like out trick or treating on the block with like the homies, like riding
Yeah.
the bikes and hitting the neighborhoods and going to
Oh
different
yeah.
neighborhoods and locking our bikes up and walking, and you know what I'm saying? And then like once we got to where we were driving, that's when it was like Halloween parties. Party time.
Party time.
You know what I'm
is
saying?
One of the funnest times.
So
of time.
it's like I was one of those people that like I didn't really do a whole lot of like a whole lot of like
Whole lot,
a
whole
whole lot of
lot of
like
gang
haunted
shit,
house
gang shit.
type shit
Okay, I got you.
with people like going to like haunted events and shit, or like
But what about
shit like that.
What about just
But
regular parties?
but I threw haunted houses, right? So like if people were like trying to go like out and do some shit like that, I would rather go like if they were trying to go do like the haunted hayride or like some shit like that. I'd rather go to the homie's house who's having like a little get together and they're playing like the Monster Mash and they're doing like, you know, uh fucking jello shots and all that shit. Like I'm gonna kick it at the house type shit. I'm not gonna go out and like do the wagon ride, which we did that as a kid. We did all that wagon ride shit and all that. But and we did the haunted houses. We'll get into those here in a minute too. But yeah, when it came to the parties, man, that was the one. Like I can remember we had a fucking Halloween party one year that the drama chicks were throwing. And it was a Rocky Horror Picture Show. Huh? Oh yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
a Rocky Horror Picture Show Halloween party.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
Yeah.
like
That's
all
like
the girls were
good.
dressed like
So,
the cross-dressing guy, like the dude that cross dresses as a girl in the movie. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
really remember the movie that well, but
Tim Curry.
yeah,
yeah. So they all like were like had the afro and all that shit on, and then like I come into the room and they're all like doing like chocolate like body shots or something. I don't. It got wild, bro. Like the drama chicks got wild, and like I remember just leaving and like this chick was like, I stole some whipped cream and some chocolate. Like, if you want to go behind the dugout at the park, right? And I'm like, yeah, we could go kick it behind the dugout at the park for sure right now. Like, I'm down for that. So we walk over to go kick it behind the dugout, and all of a sudden, this tarantula. I know I've told this story before, but it gets deeper every time I tell it. All of a sudden, this tarantula just comes like doo 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 across the street, and I'm just like, where the fuck is homie going? You know what I'm saying? I was tripping, bro. I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? And then the chick who threw the party, like so a couple people showed up. They probably shouldn't have showed up. And like some TVs got stolen. some jewelry came up missing. So we weren't allowed to party at that house the next year, but the same people showed up at another party from that house. Got wild again. The pool table got chocolate on it. It was
Oh, that's all, man.
the drama chicks, bro, during Halloween time. Bro, it's like the chick from band camp. I mean, like you never know what you're gonna get with the drum chicks.
Oh, dude, I had this one chick that was basically that, and then the Halloween like year round.
I never
year-round Halloween.
Man. I never really got to do nothing like that. You know, I used to go out to Berkeley
Yeah.
Theater out in Berkeley to the Rocky Horror Picture Show all the time. You know, I just love going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was always like what you were going to get into.
Dude, I went to the play. So listen, that's how I ended up at this party. Was I got free tickets to the play. So like I'm like, there was this little fat chick I was like digging on, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this little fat chick to the play. So I was like, hey, I got some free tickets to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You trying to go to the play? She's like, yeah, I'll go to the play with you. Can I invite a couple of my friends? And I was like, yeah, do they got tickets? Because I ain't got tickets for everybody. She was like, yeah, they already got their own tickets. They're already going or whatever. She's like, I got my own ticket too. And I was like, well, shit, I got a ticket for you if you want my ticket. But if you already got your ticket, she's like, no, I got a friend that wanted to go there. Like I could get him there my ticket, and I'll use your ticket. And I was like, all right, let's go, Chubbs. And we and we fucked around and went to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And that's how I met all the drama chicks. I mean, it was cool. We ended up, it was cool. It was a good time for a year or so.
Man, I can tell you stories about the Rocky Horror Picture Show, man. Let me tell you something.
Bro, that brings out the freaks.
That smile. Hi, Gigi.
I knew you were.
Hey, I was a part of a haunted house for like 10 years, bro.
So was I.
It was called the Higby. It was called the Higby Horror Hunt. It was here in Modesto,
Oh,
and
is that the dude that like is going
it
to
became one of the
prison right
biggest
now
ones
for,
out here, dude.
Huh?
It became one of the biggest ones out here because
Yeah,
there was
isn't
one.
he like going to prison now for like
No. You're
for
thinking
like
about some other shit.
kidnapping and like all that shit?
No, you're talking about McCamey Manor.
Yeah, that guy. That's my cousin's last name. Yeah, that dude is crazy though. That McCamey Manor shit.
That dude's a freak,
No, so
bro.
my haunted
Honestly,
house was just like, and I'm about to throw one here probably next year. Honestly, dude, I'm really about it. But my haunted house was like, it was at my homie's house, and we just did like you go down one side of his house and go through the whole backyard, and then come down the other side down the driveway.
yep, that's how Higby Horror Haunted started. Just like that.
It was super tight, bro. Like
yeah,
we had a dude with a Jacob's ladder.
Hello, man.
And we built old Sparky. So we built like a super wooden like electric chair, and we had the Jacob's ladder behind it, so it was slapping.
We had one of those too.
And fucking my dad had just got out of prison that year, and we had him like a county orange fucking like dude. He hopped in the orange jumpsuit and played the fucking dude all tatted back and shit. It was dope, bro. And then we had a guillotine one year, bro, and the fucking guillotine like would really come down and smack on you, but it had like it was hollowed. The way that we had that thing set up was so dope because it was like rubber, but the way the rubber was painted, it looked like a real blade coming down the whole time. And then it would come down and it would suck up the rubber, so it looked like it went all the way to your neck, but it stopped. You know what I mean? It was dope, dude.
Hey, check this out. So at Higby Horror Hunt, it was the same kind of thing. It was in Homeboy's backyard, and it was hella tight. You would go through the left side of his backyard, and you'd wiggle your way through. It's a maze. You wiggle your way through. So since it was independent back then, and we didn't have any sponsors and shit, we could do whatever the fuck. Well, I say we, but they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. So they had Freddy Krueger, they had Jason Voorhees, they had Michael Myers, they had I forget what's that one, the candy one with the bitch that has the burlap sack, or the fucking they had that shit, and fucking But what they were known for right there. So they have this tree in the backyard that was thick as fuck, and they fucking nailed this platform, just like this wooden this piece of wood that this dude could stand on. This guy was about 6'2", like 250 pounds, and he's strapped into a body harness, and he's standing on it, and he's Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah.
Now, when he falls forward in that body harness, his fucking wings go, they go out, bro, and he gets right in your face with the teeth.
That's
Bro,
pretty dope.
bro, and people would fucking cry, dude. It was fucking insane. So once they went from being in the backyard, they had a lot of exposure. So they had like KCRA3 went there, Good Day Sacramento went there, fucking all kinds of shit. So then they got a sponsor to where we were in a Halloween store now. Now when we're in the Halloween store, now we got bigger fucking news people coming in and shit. But we're at a Halloween store, so we have half of the Halloween store, right? So they're selling all of this merchandise, but it's all licensed. So since they're selling the shit from like Fox, like let's say like Walking Dead, we can't do anything in there that's licensed. We have to fucking make our own shit up. So we couldn't do any of that anymore. But dude, we
were just a low budget nonprofit. If you've got a donation, we'll accept your donation. If not, feel free to walk through. And then he would just take the donations and he would pay us kids all like fucking 40, 50 bucks a night type shit. And then buy new decorations for the next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we would do it for free, bro. We would just all get fed. We all had so much fun, bro. It was hella fun.
No, like he would just hook us up. Like we didn't ask for money. He would literally just he would buy us all like a pizza, or he would get like a bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs and cook everything up. And
same. We do that shit too.
Yeah, he just shoot us all a couple bucks into the night type shit, you know.
Hella candy, hella fucking hot dogs, hamburgers. Sometimes they would hire like a street vendor to come by and just like stand right there on the corner. Bro, the whole reason I met him, they just happened to live on the same street as me on Higbee.
Yeah.
And fucking we would see it happen every year. And then one year, me and my sister were like, hey, can we join this shit? And they were like, yeah, fuck it. Have you ever scared? I'm like, dude, I grew up scaring my little sister my whole life. What the fuck? I got this shit. And then, bro, we started doing that shit, and I fell in love with it, bro. I was like, I've scared so many fucking people, bro. It's not even funny. Like, right. I've made grown ass women piss their pants, especially when I'm a clown, bro. If I have a crazy enough fucking clown mask and I do my laugh, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'll make people piss their pants. We would have to stop the shit, clean up piss, dry it up, and then restart the fucking production, bro, because it was like that. We were scaring people that fucking bad.
That was my thing to do for Halloween, was scare people. I didn't like go out. I like to dress up. I would sit there with the candy in a bowl. I'd stuffed dummy.
Yeah.
I'd be just sitting there all ragdoll limp. You know, I'd hear footsteps coming up, and as soon as I felt something reach to the bowl, I'd and scare the piss out of people.
Bro, my boy Tom, RIP, right? This one year, what? Oh, sorry. No,
that's good. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, that's what I used to do. I quit doing that though, because this lady brought her little girl. It was her little girl's first Halloween, and all I heard were footsteps. I didn't hear no little kid. She was carrying her. We're talking like a year old, you know. And I felt so bad because I scared that poor little girl so bad. I quit doing it after that.
Oh, dude. Okay, so look. So when it was still at the house, and if anybody's watching, it's called Higbee, Higbee, Horror Haunt in Modesto, California. You can look it up. There's hella videos of the shit we did over like 10, 12 years. One thing that they would do at the house, and they even did it like once we got into the store, was they would take the blades off of a chainsaw, but still and just put that shit at people's ankles when they thought they were at the end of the haunt. They thought they went through all of the rooms.
That was the fucking attraction. That's what I was gonna get into after the Jacob's Ladder. was that as soon as you come out of the Jacob's Ladder where the fucking old Sparky was,
You're
you
almost
would
towards
have,
like the
but
exit.
you started talking about how the licensing, and that's when I let you go into the licensing. But homie would have the fucking the Jason fucking hockey mask on, and he was a janitor, the dude that I work for. So he put on his janitor jumpsuit,
Oh,
and he'd
perfect.
stand on the roof of the garage that you'd go in to see the electric chair, and then come back out. So he wasn't there when you'd walk in.
You wouldn't know
So
where the
you'd
fuck he
walk
was
out,
at.
you weren't expecting shit, and he would
Yes.
literally fire up the chainsaw, and the light would turn on, and the strobe light would come on, and you'd see him up there, and he'd be like, rah, 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 from
Bro.
the roof, and everybody would get scared.
Can I get can I
And
get my
then-
homegirl in here?
Yeah, and then
Hold
listen,
on.
and then you would have to go down another probably 5 more attractions before you would leave. And the second you would get almost to the last attraction, he'd jump out with the chainsaw again. Run! Chase you all the way down the driveway, bro.
Yeah, while you're leaving.
Yeah.
That's like the best way to do that.
That shit was dope. And then
First time that happened to me, I was scared, and I was like old enough too.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
My boy Tom, R.I.P. man, this one year we threw a little haunted house, and I had this shitty chair, kind of like the one I'm sitting in right now, but a little wider. And we gutted the chair out, and I took the cushion and I cut the cushion in half and hollowed a part of it out so that he could sit in the chair, and his legs and everything were hidden in the chair. But on the cushion, it just looked like there was a torso sitting on the cushion. And then I had took some tube socks, and I filled them up with what the fuck is that shit? It's I don't know. It's not foam, but it's kind of jello-y. And I fucking filled it up with that, and I put rubber bands around it to make it look like intestines, and then dipped it in castor oil and red food coloring to look like blood. So it made it look like he had his intestines hanging out in front of the shirt and shit, and like he was just a half a body on the chair. And then there was a carpet on the floor, so it looked like you were walking through a living room. And you'd walk through across the carpet, and on one side of the walkway was the chair with the half a body, and on the other side was a TV. And the TV was a big block fucking box TV, and it had the white noise running across it. And there was bloody handprints and smears on the screen, right? And then there's handprints all on the walls and shit. So you're looking around at all this shit, and you look down and you see the dude that obviously looks like just a dummy torso sitting there with some bullshit. And then all of a sudden, that motherfucker would come all the way to life in that thing. And start grabbing people and shit, bro. And fools are like, what the fuck? Because you could clearly see the couch cushion. It did not look like it was a full body. I even had it so generic that I left the newspaper sticking out to make it look like he was a stuffed fake dummy. You know what I mean? I left pieces of newspaper showing and shit underneath his shirt. And that fool, they would walk by and be like, haha, look at that dummy. And that fool would be like, bro, and lean up and fuck. Oh, bro, that shit was lit, dude.
Yeah.
That half a chair one was tight, bro.
I don't know. I've only ever been to one haunted house type thing. It was over in Idaho in Coeur d'Alene. It was.
Hey, did I already ask you how they flushed you down the toilet once?
I want to know.
Say again?
How'd they flush you down the toilet? Did I already ask you this?
When I made that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I made that movie. No, that was actually a hot tub in Hollywood Magic.
That's lit. Yeah, I watched this motherfucker get flushed down the toilet when I was little.
Oh, bro, I was fucking so tired from we shot that fucking take at least 100 times. Yeah.
So you did that for a haunted house, Mikey?
No, it just popped into my head when I was talking about the half a chair. I was talking about my boy being in a half a chair, and then it was like, wait, I seen Mikey disappear before.
Yeah.
It just was a random thought.
Hey, so in the haunt, I can't remember if they had it at the house, but I know for sure when we had it at the store, We had a full on electric chair up on like a pedestal. Like it was not a pedestal. It was kind of like a mini stage because you walk through these
Yeah,
different
PBR,
themed rooms,
that shit is lit.
and they have like the fucking the wooden walls. Like, bro, you're literally walking through different hallways. The mood changes every corner you hit. So they would I don't know if it was the same guy that did Jeepers Creepers, but it was a big motherfucker, and he had Frankenstein. He had a crazy ass Frankenstein mask on, and he would just be sitting there. Now, when you walk in, it just looks like he's a dummy, bro. He's just sitting still, and then the strobe lights would come on, and they had sound effects in there. Bro, and he's like, bro, people would freak the fuck out, bro. I'm talking like, dude, like I freak people out as a clown, but like just seeing somebody that big right in front of you and you don't know if he's gonna jump down or not, because there's
Bro,
nothing stopping him.
you
He could
guys ever
literally just
go?
jump off of that shit and be in your face.
You guys ever go to the Fright Fest?
Yeah, that's the funnest.
You been to Fright Fest?
Yeah.
Fright Fest is lit, right?
And they try to jump up, run after you, and get you. Oh, yeah.
So they got the Fright Fest up here at Six Flags in Vallejo, right?
Yeah.
We go to Fright Fest. I'm like, we go with like my mom and my aunt, my uncle, and everybody. I'm still kind of a kid. I'm probably like 20 something at the time, and
No, Miss Natalie, you come here.
Six Flags coming.
Come on.
we're waiting for this gorilla show, right? They got this gorilla, this chained up gorilla. Or no, it's not a gorilla. Fuck, I just gave it away. It's a bitch. She's like an Amazon warrior bitch. And she's like, she's chained to a wall, right?
Yeah.
So we're waiting in line for this show, and I'll tell you what happened in the show, which you already know because I just said it. But we're standing in line, and my aunt's husband is like probably 6 foot, maybe somewhere in there, maybe a little smaller, but we call him Hercules, right? Big old fucking bodybuilder, right? We call him Hercules like the whole time that we've been around this fool. And he's standing in line and he just looks shook, bro. And I'm kind of I feel like I was probably like maybe 18, 19, because I'm like watching him like, why is this fool so shook, right? Like, so I'm like right at that age where I'm like out doing my own shit, like feeling like I'm starting to be a man type shit, and I'm seeing this big ass motherfucker looking shook as fuck at a Halloween place, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And so all of a sudden, like, this clown comes around the corner, and like it's not even a scary clown, it's just like a regular painted clown, like hee, like gonna give you balloons type shit. Comes around the corner, and he's like sneaking up from behind people in line, and like boo and ooh, and like just and like scaring people, right? This fool comes up, and this motherfucker socks him in the face, bro. Bam! And I'm just like, what? Like, he's so fucking. This fool's like deathly afraid of fucking clowns, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, look, doing the clown, as long as I did one, I'm gonna tell you right now, and this has nothing to do with race, but it kind of does. You know who's deathly the most scared of clowns? It's fucking black men in their 20s. I'm telling you right now, bro. Hey, so the one of the last years I did it at the store, I was going hard, bro. There was this group that came in. They were all like 20 something, and they're all fitted up, and you could tell like they probably came there to meet some bitches or something. But
Yeah.
they came in and they were acting hella hard, and I fucking went in and I started clowning, and fucking this one dude, bro, I was like in his face. He's like, "Hey, cuh." He's like, "Hey, cuh." He's like, "Hey, cuh, stop that shit, cuh. Hey, back up, cuh." It's like, for real, for real. God damn, bro, chill. The haunted house, motherfucker.
So homie gets pulled out of line and has to deal with security for socking the clown, right? But we get to press forward in line and go to the fucking to the show. So as we're standing there, they let you in, and they let you in at about maybe 15 people at a time. And there's like a K rail in front of you. You can't walk it. It's like a guardrail, and everybody's packed in like sardines at this guardrail, right? And like maybe 10 feet past the guardrail is like a glass wall. right? And this glass wall has a chick behind it in like a furry, like leopard, like bathing suit, like Tarzan looking shit. And she's chained to the wall and she's like Tarzan trying to get out. And she's dancing and she's doing twirls while she's chained. And she's like spinning circles and fucking
That's sick.
doing this like whole little like sexy dance show. And then all of a sudden, as she starts like, "Rah, rah," right? And like almost like shape shifting, like morph, like Animorphs. Remember Animorphs?
Yeah, I remember Animorphs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So she's like getting ready to like do the whole Animorph shit. And she's like, "Rah, rah," and you see her face turn into a gorilla, bro. And then all of a sudden her body starts "Rah," into a gorilla. And she breaks the fucking chains, dog. And she starts pounding on the fucking glass. It's a gorilla, homie. I'm telling you, it was probably a really good hologram.
It had to
And
be.
it had everybody fucking super spooked, bro. Because this fucking gorilla came down, bro. Bam! And the glass fell and hit the fucking ground hella loud, and you feel the wind push up from the glass hitting the ground. And
Oh
when the
shit!
wind pulls up in your air, the gorilla comes at you and just swings in everybody's face, and everybody backed up and hit the wall and took off running out the door. It was gnarly, bro.
Dope.
Universal Studios is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that one hurt.
That's fucking crazy. How they make
Yeah, that shit was badass, bro. I don't know how the fuck that shit looked.
like
I did it at King Kong probably there. I didn't really go there a lot, but I think
right. Like I went to like Scarywood, like a haunted theme park. Like
Yeah.
in Silverwood in Idaho, every year for Halloween does Scarywood. I went there like 2017, and nope, not a jump scare. My girl tries to scare me all the time. Like it's nothing. Like I don't get startled. I don't like.
Yeah, we were bred different, so it's like we're not really gun shy people. I want to say I was more like when that all happened and everybody was pushing, I was more focused on how they just turned that bitch into a gorilla. Like I knew we were in a theme park and like they weren't gonna let us die.
Bro,
So like I wasn't worried about that. I was more like, how'd you just turn that bitch into a gorilla, dude? Like I was really tripping. But now that I'm a little older and I see
Where
like
was this at?
gone, it was probably like some really dope like holographic shit going
This
on.
this was that Discovery Kingdom.
they're doing really
Yes.
good at our time.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I've seen some of the dopest shit at Great America, dude. They had this one room, and it was like all strobe lighted out, but the whole fucking room was all black and white. Like everything was just black and white checkered, and
Yeah.
and they had fog that went all the way up to like your fucking dick, bro. Like you're literally just walking through fog, and it's just floating at level, bro. It's a trip. And you turn the corner and now you're in this room and you just see all this black and white, and there's a dude who's literally, because the walls are all black and white, there's a dude wearing a full-on fucking suit that's black and white who's blending into the wall, and when you walk past him he runs out and just runs past you, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then you can't see him because then he runs to the other wall and he blends in and closes his eyes. Because once he closes his eyes, he's got the paint on his face too, you can't even see him. So you're like, what the fuck, dude? It was crazy. It was a trip.
Yeah, so that's what Rusty was just saying. Fright Fest, they used to have the motherfucker standing in the hallway, perfect camo.
Yeah. That, bro. Honestly, I was like, that was fucking dope.
So bro, that's the thing we missed last year. We went for the 4th of July, but we didn't go to Fright Fest. We should have went to Fright Fest, but I bought my house. I got my house the week before Halloween. I'll have been in my house for a year in like 5 days, bro. So I got my house like the week before Halloween last year. So we really didn't have time to go do Fright Fest. I really wanted to go, and I didn't get passes this year. So I'll have to get back into doing that shit here soon when the little ones get a little bigger. But yeah, Halloween's always been the get down, bro. Like it's a trip because like Mikey was saying, I used to like just sitting and fucking around at the house and scaring fools when they come up to get the candy type shit. And then as I started having kids and having to take the kids trick or treating and shit, I'm just like, this sucks. Like, I would so much rather just buy my kids bags of candy and let them sit and watch haunted house movies and Halloween movies and like sit out here and pass out shit and scare people.
I always wanted that done for me.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's honestly it's one thing like when you're just sitting on the porch scaring people. It's another when you build a brand and build like an establishment that people travel to come see, and they're expecting you to fucking scare the shit out of them, and you do it. So like, bro, we would have a line wrapped around the corner of this fucking Halloween store with like 200-300 people in line, which was fucking unheard of. Because even when they were at the house, they probably, I mean, they'd have a good night if 80 people showed up. That would be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, 80 people showed up. But once we had the store and fucking social media got involved and everything, bro, we were having 200-300 people a night. Honestly, all the actors there were all exhausted at the end of the night, bro, and it was only like 3.5 hours each night that we would do it. But
So
we would do it like,
we would probably have, this was before social media too. So when I was doing this, it was 98 through 2000
okay,
and maybe 97 through 2000. I was probably about 12 when we first started running the haunted houses. And we had just like word of mouth in town. And I think we would catch like the first year we did it, we probably would catch like maybe 30 people a night on the weekends that weren't Halloween weekend. And then whatever the weekend was right before Halloween weekend and Halloween night, we'd usually catch about 60 to 70 people. And
that's
then
not bad at all.
the second year that we were doing it, we started getting the first 2 weekends that we would do it. We started getting like about the same, probably about 30 to 50 people a night. And then Halloween, it was like everybody that came down the street went through the haunted house type shit, you know? And then
Yeah.
after that second year where everybody Halloween night stopped in and seen what we were about, and then that second year was when we introduced the chainsaw. And the chainsaw, they started running down and scaring people out of the driveway with the chainsaw.
Yep.
That year got him, bro, because by the third year when my dad was there with the fucking Jacob's ladder and the fucking get down, that was 2000, bro. And in the year 2000, we had over like 100 to 150 people a night. The first night we did it Friday night, there was so many people there and we ran so back to back that not everybody got to go because we had to shut it down by, I think it was like 10:30 or some shit. So we had to shut it down, and then we ended up running it an extra hour and a half earlier the next night. Oh, we shut down at 9 that first night, and then it was like 7 to 9. We ended up running it from 6 to 10:30 the next night and getting a noise complaint. And we had the cops show up and say that we could only run till 10. So we had to run it from 5:30 to 10, 5:30 for like the younger kids as they were coming through. And then like all the older kids would start showing up after that at like between like 7 and 9:45, bro. There was still people pulling up parking trying to get in. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Same,
Yeah.
bro. I've seen that happen.
It was like the only one of those that was going on like in that whole town. So once people started hearing about it, like everybody was like, "Oh shit, let's go downtown and hit the haunted house type shit." You know what I mean? It was
No,
dope, bro.
what's crazy, bro, is there okay, so there was one that was already established here in Modesto. It was called Deathworks
Yeah.
with the Z at the end. Now they had it at their house, but they had like their whole house decked out. You would go in their garage, in their house, in their backyard, all that shit. And then Higby Horror Haunt started doing it at their house. Now as Higby started like coming up, now you kind of had like, it's not like we were rivals. It was just we were just two different people
Competitors.
doing it.
Not
And
rivals, competitors.
exactly, yeah, we're competitors really, because honestly, it was like, okay, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna spend our money over there? Or are we gonna
Yeah.
spend our money over here? And what happened with Deathworks was, because look, when you do this shit, it all has to be up to code. Everything from the way the maze is set up? Do you have fire exits? Do you have fire extinguishers? Do you have is everything up to code? Fire marshals have to walk through your property and make
Yeah,
sure that it's safe.
once you start getting some notoriety and you're not just like backyard boogieing it no more, it gets real.
I
That's why
mean,
we shut down after 3 years.
even
It got
still,
too
if you
real.
push it,
It got too real within that 3 years to where like by after that third year, like they were like, yeah, you kind of gotta like sanction this a little better, and this walkway is a little small with the
yeah,
way
it's too
you're doing
tight.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it got weird, which is why he ended up shutting it down. But it was fun while it lasted.
Well, because what? Okay, so anyway, so what happened with Deathworks was because they would have before they would start, the fire marshal would show up on schedule and fucking go through. And when the fire marshal went through this particular year, and they had done it for like I want to say like 15 years, almost 20 years, before my people's haunt. And
Yeah,
fucking the fire marshals, I forgot what it was, but they caught something that wasn't right, and it got shut down. And then we became the only one left in Modesto, and then it just fucking blew up, bro. Like I'm telling you, like Good Day Sacramento came and did a piece on us hella early in the morning. We had to get up and go over to the store and fucking do a fucking video and shit, do like live interviews and
yeah,
but yeah, dude, fuck. And then from there, um actually what's funny is where I live right now is right around the corner from John Thurman Field. That's where the Modesto Nuts played. The
yeah,
Modesto Nuts offered Higby to come and do their haunt there. And the last time that we did it was at the ballpark. And honestly, that shit was dope because it was outside and it
yeah,
was just hella spread out. So when you're walking around like, the stadium, on the back part of it, that's where all the haunts are. And it was fucking dope. But
Yeah.
yeah, they recently had to shut it down and I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't see my boy letting it go like that. He'll figure something out.
right.
Cause it was too damn good, and
Yeah,
it could only go better if like there's right investors and people that want to put money behind it that have seen the success of it, and that's the only way that it can grow. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Need stuff like that though, man.
I'm like,
And this is the thing.
trying to
If it
find
get
a
if it gets to that
organizer,
point,
bro.
I
But
I could literally quit my job and just go fucking travel with them.
yeah,
That's
Because
cool.
then they'll be able to do it all over the fucking place. So we'll see what happens.
yeah, you go join the
That
traveling
shit's fun,
circus.
dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
That shit's fun. It's fucking fun to scare people, bro. I've
Yeah,
scared so many fucking
Sick.
people, bro. Like it's crazy. Hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people.
Even
Scared
thousands.
them, like legit had them in fear.
you sound like you sound
Like
like you need a therapist, dog.
you know what's funny? Okay, but
You
when you
sound
do
like
that
scaring
shit
people
though,
gets you off a little too much,
hey,
honey.
that's what the hey, no look, I'm somebody that wants to give the people what they want.
On some
When they come there for something like that, I'm gonna scare the
Oh
shit out of
my
you.
gosh.
yeah,
If I'm
no.
rapping, I'm gonna
So
rap the shit to you.
a
But if you're coming to get scared, I'm gonna scare the fuck out of you. Period.
couple years ago, one of my old lady's friends came back into town, and we went to this. It's like a pirates themed haunted at like the fairgrounds, right? So we went. There was a couple little. There's like little different little haunted like things you could go into. There's like the whatever, and then there's like another. They're like different little haunts, I guess you would call them, like that you could go to. So we went to one, and there was like you were saying, there was some particular groups of people that were getting a little more scared than others up in there. But I love it when like you do some shit and you hear a motherfucker, bro, like come out and the fool just screams like a bit, like, dude, you supposed to be a grown ass man, homie. Like scream like a straight bitch, like girl, like sounded like a girl just screamed,
I've
like
seen it
100%.
happen
Like that
so
noise should
many
not come
times.
out of a man. at all. And that shit happens, and then he wants to turn around and be like, "Don't even think about trying to touch me, homie." And it's like,
Yeah,
whoa, where'd all that bass just come from, dog? Like,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm
No, bro.
saying?
A real shit. We would have groups of like 8 to 10 people come in because usually we would split it up because it's so tight that we would be like, hey, it's probably better. You'll enjoy it more if you guys kind of split half of your people up. But we would have people that are like, no, fuck that. We're all going through together. All right, fuck it. You're all coming through together. And exactly. So let's say it was like, so it was 8 people. It would be like 4 guys and 4 girls. The
Yeah,
loudest crying bitch would be like the main fucking dude every time.
yeah.
Just oh no, oh what the fuck? Oh no, fuck that shit, bro. Back up. What the fuck, bro? Back up. Stop. Like
Oh, I love it
chill,
when
bro, chill.
they'd be like, "Don't worry, they're not allowed to touch you," and the guy'd reach out and be
Yeah,
like,
bro.
"Touch."
We we
That shit
we
crazy.
had that in place before they would even go through the haunt. Why the fuck are there 2 of you? Oh shit. But
Oh, my
before
shit
they would
came
go through the
quick,
haunt, we
man.
would
What
tell
the
them,
fuck?
we can't touch you and you can't touch us. But if you touch us, then we're gonna do what we gotta do. But that's the thing. Like we're not allowed to touch you. And there were other haunts that they were allowed to touch.
Yeah, yeah, that shit. I used to fucking, and that was like so when I was talking earlier and I was saying I didn't like going to like the haunted things and shit like that. That was as like a kid in high school. Like I'd rather go kick it at a Halloween party than go to do the haunted shit. But as an adult, like with my wife and my kids and shit, we love going to them little like the Fright Fest and the haunted little places and running that shit out. It's cool, bro. And like
You know, in that garbage can. It's nasty.
you guys see, like I enjoy doing the like Halloween makeup and like all the different shit to deal with like that. The one thing that I haven't really
All right.
gotten into much last year or this year is the decorations, bro. But the Halloween decorations, because we used to make all of our decorations. Like
Yeah.
we weren't when I was a kid, like I came up in the era where our Christmas decorations were like big hard plastic and they had a light bulb in the middle of them that lit up.
Yeah.
So our Halloween decorations were the same. They were big glow pumpkins or big plastic ghosts. They
Yes.
weren't never anything scary until like the late 90s, early thousands. That's when props for Halloween started becoming scary, frightful props, right? Like before that, it was all like candy ghosts and yeah, you know what I mean? So to know that like we were like we were hitting that shit and making that shit and building those costumes for that haunted house back when like the shit was just starting to turn into like even being available at Spirit or any place like that, like Spirit
Yeah.
was down there like unheard of until like the second year we started, so we were literally, I thought it was cool as fuck to like sit there and like cut out tombstones out of wood and like paint them and like write on them and like do like your own shit, do the hammered finish on it and paint the cracks on it and like so I mean that shit was cool. And then like I can remember all the way back to like using like socks and nylons and wire coat hangers and making like our own bats that would fly and like
See, that's what my girl loves to do. She loves to make that kind of shit.
yeah,
You know, she always be making decorations and shit for Halloween all the time, bro.
yeah, Halloween decorations are dope, dude, I'm telling you. So
I think we got at least fucking 50 of them sitting in our storage room.
yeah.
But
Dude.
it's great because like even though we don't really have a whole lot of space to set up decorations and shit, like we
Yeah.
don't get trick or treaters where we live. It's awesome because the kids, you know, kids are
Yes.
enjoying the decorations and
That's
Halloween spooky
that's
season.
where it like
That's
really
what it's all
stands.
about.
That's why I started with the whole, you know, Whippet's fucking story and the the going out trick or treating shit, because honestly, that's like what it's supposed to be about, is the kids. You know what I mean?
It goes around full circle.
Mute yourself. I
Yeah,
can't.
mute yourself.
I remember the last time I ever went out trick or treating. I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, bro. I was over by the F Street Bridge in Martinez,
Yeah.
and like 5 kids on bicycles, like older kids, fucking robbed us for all our damn candy.
See, I was just gonna go into, you ever been fucking candy jacked? I did a little bit of candy jacking, and then I definitely was a bowl snatcher. Like when you go up and empty the whole bowl, I was a bowl snatcher. But
I
yeah,
wasn't
so
a
come, you was
jacker, but I was
riding
a
and you got
snatcher.
jacked. So what happened? How many other was you? Did
How
they
many?
beat you up?
No, we gave our shit up. We gave our shit up.
That's
I,
fucked.
I gave it up begrudgingly because fucking, I didn't want to get nobody beat up because I was the hothead.
Yeah.
I was like, it's one thing if they try to beat me up, man, but if they try to beat anybody else up, man, I might get in trouble. So I
Right.
had a tendency to take it a little too far.
Like, kicking me out. Killed them.
But yeah, no, that was like one of the last times I ever went trick or treating. About the
Yeah, I
same
feel
time.
it, bro. I feel like, so we used to go to West Air. That's like, I remember trick or treating my last couple years, and we were up in West Air, and we would, and like, I still take my kids there because it's a nice place to go trick or treating. But um, we were mobbing through there for hours, bro, and I was probably like 15. By the time I was driving my car, I wasn't trick or treating no more. Fuck that. The fuck if I'm gonna go walk a neighborhood when I got a car to drive? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit ain't happening. So I can remember the last year I was 15, and
We went at 24.
we went to well, no,
Yeah.
I went trick or treating like as a as older than that, like with like chicks and like their nephews and shit,
Yeah.
like that kind of. But I'm saying like as like me with a group of my friends, like 15 was probably the last year we went and we sat at this park like eating candy, and my boy had a bottle of 100, I think it was 100 proof hot damn,
Yeah, I remember the last one.
and we were like smacking down like 100 proof hot damn and eating candy.
Know the next year is gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. So it was like, all right, it is what it is now.
Dude, I don't know why it keeps kicking me
That's
out.
crazy.
I don't know either. It's probably this one probably ain't going.
I was
We're gonna end this one before too long. We only had an hour, but still, like, this is
Here,
one of those.
hold on. I'm getting a call. Let me hit you.
Yeah, run it. So,
Yeah.
Mikey, next weekend I'll be up in the ranch.
With what?
You and Mag are gonna have to come up with a topic
yeah, look at that.
and hold the episode down, and then I'll be back and forth. My mom got Wi-Fi up there, so I'll be able to tap in and shit, but I just won't be all the way there. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But shit, I got all these wood grain tops over here, and I just don't know what to do with them.
Bro, all in motherfucking jars.
Telling you, I told homie I needed a zip. He brought me eights.
That was cool. That's a mix.
Who left? Oh, Andrew. No, you good? Cool. He had to hop out. He had to take a call. And Mag's right here. He's having issues.
Yeah, my shit.
We
I'm
chilling.
trying to hop back in right now.
We chilling. We here. Let's run. What's up, chick? Which one? Come on. I was just gonna say, let's run. So we've already ran the Bubba, the Ha, The driver. Well, maybe I didn't.
Kosher fish. Kosher
These are
fish.
the two that aren't open. I don't feel like we smoked out of each one of these. Well, maybe I just opened one of them and smelled it. Yeah, maybe I just opened.
They're kosher.
I don't know. These are all super fire.
I'm gonna open this one.
Which one is it? Yeah.
Man, I wish y'all was closer, but y'all need to smoke some of this shit I just cropped out on.
Yeah, that's the least. The shittiest smelling one out of all.
Which one's that?
Don't open my Dante's. Because this Dante's looks fire.
The Dante's Inferno is fucking good.
Hell no. When would I ever? No, I wouldn't take something like that. The one that I liked was this one, the Brain Dead, or this one, the one you got right now.
Jesus, child.
What's the name of that one? Yeah, that
You know what I miss? I miss that Uncle Bob.
Hey, go watch, Barney.
Honey, go get watch it. Because you can't hear it?
Sorry, Maggie.
Good. What, my good?
Yeah. Is this one or this one?
Do what you
This one's permanent marker. Let me smell it. Tell you which one I think I want out of them.
What are we gonna do our topic on next week?
Whoa! Look, the whole top just came off. Yeah, this one.
I don't think you can.
Can you hear him, Mikey?
No, barely.
Hold on, somebody unplugged my phone again. That's why. You guys got to be careful with my cord. No, it's there. It's there. Don't touch it. I got it back. Can you hear Mag?
Mikey,
What's up, man?
you ready for next week?
I'm ready, man. We gotta start shooting some ideas.
I know. I just, I'm ready too. We definitely have to figure out a good one though. Especially since it's just us.
Right.
We'll get it going. I think we'll do it good. I'll hit you up there in the week, definitely. We'll talk for sure.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
don't
say.
even do that for me, bro. So you guys should have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to come up with a few good ideas.
Good talk.
I don't know.
Huh?
See, it's spooky season. I don't know if I want to keep on like a scary theme, or I don't know if I would just want to come up with something random.
Yeah, we could push off after this. This is our Halloween, so I think we could push off to something else after this.
Because who don't love spooky season though?
I know.
So we just did favorite scary movies. We're doing a Halloween in general right now. So, I mean, you could go into like.
When we start beating up people. just beating up people.
What was like the one thing you remember about like school and Halloween?
What was the one thing I remember about school and Halloween? Is I always got made fun of from wearing the same damn fucking costume every time.
I do remember wearing our costumes every time after
I made fun of because I was poor and I always had a fucking same ass old ass fucking dusted ass costume.
I always got to my home and I got everything from. I got a Power Ranger. Everything was crazy. So yeah, I always had a different Power Rangers costume. My friend would get like 3 different costumes at once and doubles. So I was set up because of that. But I remember going like door to door at school. I think they called it Harvest Festival or something.
Yes.
And fucking,
The Harvest Festival was cool.
That always tripped me out. Like, that was
Yeah, the Harvest Festival was cool, and the Harvest Festival was always like right before Halloween, so it was kind of like their way of celebrating Halloween, but it was also like their way of celebrating like
spring,
fall or whatever.
making it longer.
Yeah,
like, the whole thing was
yeah.
dope.
So that was a trip.
That was cool. With
my favorite part of Halloween in school was the teachers would always have you do like the pumpkin project where they give you like that little miniature pumpkin and you get to paint like your little Halloween face on the pumpkin thing.
Yeah.
I always like doing the fucking pumpkin project, bro.
I don't
Trying to
know.
listen.
I know what you're talking about. I remember that the year that I wanted to do it, like that.
Dude, my 5th grade year, I got in so much trouble, bro.
Yeah, it was like the year I'm talking about.
And then like
6th grade, though.
And then like my 8th grade year, I got in so much trouble.
Oh, mine was going into it's summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
My homie in 7th.
I was in continuation school. I
So we're
bounced.
talking elementary, asshole. We're talking when you can remember being a fucking kid and actually caring about Halloween costumes and shit. Like painting little ghosts and shit.
That was what in Martinez Elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking.
That would have been Martinez Elementary, man. I got
Yeah.
kicked at Martinez Elementary in 3rd grade.
Yeah, but you made a pumpkin or a Halloween before that, or I mean a ghost.
Yeah,
Before
we all did. Everybody did.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Remember when we had to like blow the egg and make like the Christmas decoration? I don't know why I'm going into Nightmare Before Christmas right now, but
I almost wanted to take
that
the
was wild.
cupcake that had the nightmare, but I was like, I'm gonna leave it for the kid. I was like, I want the sweet candy. I'm gonna leave it. I almost
so
took
funny.
it though. All buzzed. I was like, oh, that looks cool. And I almost took both of the ones that had the kill flash.
Should I just get off?
I did a tattoo of the dog from Nightmare Before Christmas one time.
Oh, dude, cool. He's dope. Zero.
Yeah,
That's
Zero.
cool. That's cool. I remember like loving him.
Well, I have to struggle to listen.
Look at him tatted. I think that was a good character.
Yeah, fucking I don't know, dude. Halloween was just always lit. Like the costumes that we would end up fucking just randomly making, bro. Like
what
throwing
else
blood
what
on
else
and shit.
Pumpkin pie was around for Halloween as food? Besides
That
it?
yeah, pumpkin pie
There's
and
no
fucking.
like anything you ate for dinner.
I don't remember any other like Halloween festive
I think it goes
foods.
straight to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's where all that ended.
There's gotta be like I think of like cinnamon type shit or you know what I mean?
Dude, what about like coming home and dumping out your whole ass pillowcase and like going through and pulling all your favorite candy out and putting like a Halloween movie on, and then your drunk ass mom coming over and stealing like your favorite candy? That's all fucked up. Be like, this one's got poison in it, bro.
I was still my little cousin like, you guys.
Rusty said bobbing for apples. Yeah, they did that shit in school. That was fun.
I did bob for Noah. There's more. There's so much shit Halloween.
You know what I used to love, bro, is the fucking when like you would live in like a apartment complex or whatever, and they'd have the community room up there. What's that called?
Yeah.
The rec room or whatever it is, right? So you go up there and like they'd have the little Halloween bash, you know, and like they'd have like the little streamers and the punch, and you get your little popcorn little bag, and fucking they would always play like the Monster Mash and like the fucking what is it, the what's the one, the fucking Michael Jackson, the Thriller. They'd play the Thriller, and everybody be dancing and shit. That shit was cool, bro. Back in the '90s when fools like really got into socializing like that. You know what I mean?
Before social media, fucking
Yeah, that shit was cool, bro.
bro. I thought all that shit was supposed to bring us closer together, man. But nope.
Nah, it made everybody scared to talk to anybody in real life, dude.
That's a whole nother episode, though.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Shit, all this candy talk got my fat ass hungry.
Man. Or Twix.
A Twix, that boy said a Twix. You a left Twix or a right Twix guy?
Oh, I didn't even get to that. I was like, don't do that. Don't put me
It don't matter to me. It all tastes the same.
Don't put me against my other Twix, he said.
Don't fan me against the other side of Twix. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a right Twix guy, but I'll sneak a left Twix in every once in a while to make them feel normal. You know what I mean?
I get it. I'm opposite. I'll sneak a right every once in a while, but left be going first.
Nah, man, my favorites are Butterfingers and Reese's peanut butter cups.
I could not stand Butterfinger. I used to love when they brought Bart Simpson out with the Butterfinger commercial. That was my favorite shit in the world, bro. And the Butterfinger BBs.
Yeah.
But I was not a fucking Butterfinger kid, bro. I hated Butterfinger. I hated Chico sticks. I hated all that shit, bro. Jujubes breaking my teeth. I hated fucking Jujubes. I fuck with Jujubes. 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 But not as a kid. I hated Jujubes. Oh, and Dots. Dots were so gross.
Dude,
You're right.
all those things, but like now I can eat most of everything you said, but I hated them all. Yeah.
They were all hella gross when you were a kid.
Butterfinger, I couldn't believe like if Bart was like the mascot
Yeah,
of them. I was
yeah,
like, that's so
bro.
dope, but I hated
They
them.
were so gross.
And we
Bro,
sold the
Cat, Twix, Butterfingers, Reese's peanut butter cups. Those are
He said comparing fucking Butterfingers to Jujubes and Chico sticks and Dots is insane.
What do you mean mugging me?
Bro, listen, we just talk about the candy we hate as kids. What the fuck? We ain't comparing them. We're telling you all of them sucked.
God, what was the most popular candy when we were kids that we used to always get?
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
Tootsie fucking Rolls were always in there, bro. And I remember because 90% of my fucking candy was always gone because they were Tootsie Rolls and they were individually wrapped, and it was right when all that fucking poison candy shit was really going down in the 90s, bro. So anything that wasn't sealed, our parents wouldn't let us fucking eat. And then it got to the point where they started sealing the Tootsie Rolls into those little Tootsie Roll sealed fucking packages now. You know what I mean?
The fruit Tootsies were fire.
They were fire. I still fuck with the cherry Tootsie Roll, bro. Don't even play me. The lime one was gross, and the orange one was not the easiest to take down.
But you could do it.
But the grape one was fire. The vanilla fucking Tootsie Roll is the grossest thing ever invented on this planet besides white chocolate.
White chocolate. That's not even chocolate, bro.
Black licorice is fire.
Oh, dude, I'll throw up.
Black licorice is fire, dog.
Right?
Black licorice is fire, dog. You had that. You had to have our grandma to think that black licorice was fire, though.
I know every grandma that loves black licorice.
I grew up eating black licorice as a kid. We even had those black licorice plants that fucking grew in the projects that fucking kids used to eat all the time.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, black licorice. And I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't I'm gonna eat a whole bag of black licorice like I'm gonna eat a whole bag of red licorice, kid. But I'm running in and grabbing me 2 sticks of black licorice every time I hit grandma's house, kid. You know what I mean? Like,
I totally get it.
I
Right.
could for sure smack it down. You know what I mean? But it wasn't my preferred licorice. Now I will not eat Twizzlers. That cherry pull and peel shit, that shit's
Do
gross.
you remember when, like, at the snack bars, when you played baseball, they would have like the sour straws, but not
Yeah.
sour punch. They were like their
Yeah.
big ones. Those were the
Oh,
freaking
bro, I love sour
Yeah, those
candy.
were smacking, bro.
ever. Yeah, they weren't even like
Yeah,
actually.
the big sour straw. It was just a sour straw.
Yeah, I don't
I
think it
love
was.
lemon heads.
No, it wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't the one with the weird lines in it. And they would drop down. It was a big, hard straw. Like when you go get the red straw
Yeah.
and you get the big red giant licorice. It's like this long.
Yeah.
It was like that, but sour.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Oh.
Those were fire.
Oh.
Yeah, black licorice, bro. What's wrong with you? I got black ashes all over me. The big red ropes at the A's game, exactly, bro. Those are fire.
Shit, man. I think I don't have but dude, these things suck, dude. These are the worst. They're the worst. They have no like frosting.
The wafers,
yeah. But like I thought they would at least have frosting. They're like just
wafer cakes.
Yeah, just
straight wafer cake.
Wafer on a wafer on a wafer. Something ridiculous. Dog does that to someone.
Wafer on wafer.
The cream is fucking a wafer. Bullshit.
It's like a wafer with a white wafer in the middle, with another wafer, with another white wafer in the middle, and then another wafer, so it makes you think it's got cream, but it's really just a white wafer.
Bullshit.
Oh fuck.
That's all I got.
Dude, candy corn sucks.
Fuck, whoever came up with candy corn should be fucking hung.
Put it together like a corn on the cob.
Bro, them things is nasty.
No, I've never made the corn on the cob. I just learned that yesterday. Years old. Bo, we love you. We just found that. I just found that out yesterday. Years old.
Yeah.
But I can tell you the pumpkins, those little orange with the green tip pumpkins that are made the same way as candy corns. I could almost fuck like maybe one of those up a year. Like if I got slipped one of those, I was like, all right, I could chew this up for a second. But nah, bro. There was something about the yellow and the candy corn that just fucked me up.
I don't know, bro. Those are the first things I was trying to trade.
Yeah, I was not. I throw them motherfuckers away.
Trading candy, that was the shit.
Trading candy was the shit, bro. And
I
trading pogs.
I never wanted the candy corns.
The 100 grand, bro.
Oh, those are shit.
Bro, that's like my fucking okay. So do y'all remember Star Crunches?
Yeah.
From school?
Yes.
The little round fucking
like
rice
caramel
center with the fucking Rice Krispie and the chocolate coating.
I know exactly what
that's like a fucking that was our 100 grand before we found out about 100 grand, bro.
I think I like those better.
Yeah, Star Crunches. I found them there at Winco. You can still fuck up some Star Crunches, bro.
Yeah, those are really
I found them motherfuckers.
I found a version of them. I swear it's not the exact same.
It's not the exact same. It's like everything changed in this. So our original Star Crunches and our original cherry popsicles and all that is somewhere with Sinbad.
Yeah, they off in some land there.
Yeah, Shazam stole all the good shit and took it with him in his fucking dimensional change. Because I'll tell you what, bro, the cherry popsicles are not the same as they used to be. Mike, you remember when we used to get the fucking Mickey Mouse fucking popsicles, bro, that were shaped like the characters?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking cherry and the grape were just fucking... Dude, you cannot match that flavor, dude. I think I've found one popsicle that's kind of close to the cherry that it used to be, but it's not, and it's because they changed the sugar from sugar to high fructose corn syrup, and it's because they changed the red dye to some other fucking red dye, you know. But that flavor that they had back then was fucking fire, bro. And it's like, why did I get it? Okay, fructose corn syrup is cheaper. Well, what the fuck? So you're gonna fucking ruin everything because of it?
To say that
Wi-Fi.
better for
Wi-Fi.
dying.
No, it's so much more horrible for you.
No, it's so bad.
What?
Yeah, fructose will kill you, bro.
Yeah, I need some candy. It gives me that headache.
Yeah, Rusty, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking bullshit that shit happens like that, bro, because that shit was fire. I'm gonna go to Mexico and get me a cherry popsicle because they don't regulate like that.
I need a Coca-Cola.
They don't regulate like that.
Popsicle.
Oh, dude, on that show, the Goldbergs I was telling you about,
Yeah.
this fool fucking went and had they opened up his like pantry, and it was bottom to top Coca-Cola, bro. Like bottom to top Coca-Cola, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "I don't like the new Coke." And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm keeping my old timey Coke." Like when they changed the flavor of Coke from the original sugar to the high fructose, bro, it ruined.
I have to go to Jaggalox and okay, so I can drink
It was no longer classic Coke; it was new Coke.
What, the Mr. Pitt?
No, they have Dr. Pepper.
Oh, they got real pepper
And
there.
I just put the fucking. I put like more of the syrup.
Yeah.
Can does not taste right. And I got one when I first came here. I'm not a big sweet.
Food from different countries is better than our food, bro.
It is. We need to go.
Utah Soda Addiction
Everyone,
on Channel
let's
5
go.
on YouTube.
Everyone follow
One of
me.
these
We're
days.
going.
I will, bro, for real, cause like I have a soda addiction, dude. It's like real. It's like bad.
True.
Like the soda. Like you could ask my cousin Mikey. I was always a skinny, frail kid, bro. The soda addiction is what took me from being what would have been a normal 6 foot, probably 175 pounds. I mean, I'm big boned. I'm a big dude. I grew to be a big dude, but I was never like a heavy set kid until I hit like 12 or 13 and I started drinking sodas, bro. I was pounding them motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Well, it can help, man. Being from California, it's not safe to drink the water.
I feel like you're drinking like
It's not safe to drink water, and I've been against water my entire life, and now I see why. Because even though we didn't know it wasn't safe to drink the water back then, like we know now, like you consume almost a credit card worth of plastic a day, dude, if you drink water.
Well, that's why it's like at this point. It's
And
like
that's like even bottled water. That's like not even just tap water.
Might as well drink what you like.
Insane.
Yeah.
If anything is even good, you know, because nothing's good.
Yeah. You know, the world sucks.
Yeah, I don't want to.
There's nothing good for you anywhere anymore.
And I mean, I tried.
But I'm losing weight. I was looking at my stomach today, and I never wanted to be those guys that look like fucking like when you see Click and he like loses all that weight and he's like flapping his stomach flapping around. But if I lose a lot of weight, that's where I'm gonna be, you know.
That should be fucking early though, but no. That shit would be so shit.
Bo, I love you, bro. So we were sitting there talking. We were talking about just how much swag you really got, bro.
No way.
And like
said it.
for you to type it out with the swag too is just fucking amazing, bro.
Right.
Yes. I super run 2-liter sodas all day, bro.
Oh, Bo, you freaking just came through right now. What up, Bo?
Fuck yes.
You didn't have
bro,
to say it. I read it. I was like,
Bo
yeah.
is like, but there's no, you ain't never gonna get another person like Bo.
You can't teach that. Literally,
no. Bo is fucking.
Teach that.
Bo is great.
You're born with that great.
He was bred so different, dog. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I love Bo. I do.
I do. I am.
Fuck yeah, Bo. Wait, you're on here, bro. Look, been waiting for you all night, homie. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. I gotta show you my lineup. You always be talking about all your jars you do. So I'm gonna show you my jars. They're right here. Homie, look, I got hella jars for you, bro. Woo! Look at the lineup I got for you, dog.
You do.
Shit, we got this one got a 32%. This one a 34%. This one a 31%. This one a 34.9. That's a 30. And that's a 30.2. It is. We gonna smoke some shit up right now for both. If you got something to drink that bitch right now. If you got something to smoke, put that shit in the air. Let's go.
Yeah.
Bo, I hate that your phone's tweaking out, but that was all for you, player. You're gonna have to go back and watch it a little later, but we got you.
We got you, Bo. You said it right before. I think we
Yeah, fire. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, man, a lot of weed. It looks like it for sure.
I'm gonna get one.
Doesn't that does look like
It looks like a lineup.
Yeah, it looks nice. Like if I got my juice, like, hell yeah, I want all my juice like this. Yeah, let me get a fucking taste of that.
Yeah, a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one.
Oh yeah.
I got a smorgasbord of flavors tonight, boy.
Yeah.
What's up with my people in here, man? We appreciate y'all being here for this episode 14 of the We on the Porch podcast.
Appreciate y'all.
If y'all don't know, episode 14 means we've been on here for 14 weeks for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weeks, bro. So we bringing it in here. We trying to get y'all motivated to hop on the porch with us and bring us your latest and greatest. You know what I mean? But
yeah, we'll get you up in here.
As you know, I gotta take me a little smoke break for a second.
We're gonna let all.
Yeah, let your phone charge, bro. We taking a little hop back right quick. I remember I did like the whole Michael Myers shit one year, right?
Yeah.
And I went to it was called like what the fuck was that place called in Concord, Mikey, that you could go get like jumpsuits and uniforms and shit from?
What?
We had one like that.
They had like coveralls and like old male uniforms and like yeah, something like that, like a uniform outlet or a uniform depot or some shit. But we went there and we got like the fucking we got the coveralls and shit and like got the steel toe boots and did the whole, you know. But the mask that like I had was super janky because I wasn't getting a top shelf Michael Myers mask. I didn't really like to do that much. But it was like one of the years that Halloween was like coming out with like a new one. Oh, Halloween 2.0, bro. The Millennium Michael Myers one. That was the one, dog. And like I remember I was 15, we put the mask on, shit. Everybody was fucking Michael Myers. Like,
See,
so stupid, bro.
Michael Myers' mask was always supposed to be janky, bro, because it was literally made from a William Shatner mask.
What do you mean?
A cheap, shitty William Shatner mask. So it was always meant to be a janky ass mask to begin with.
Okay. So why was it made out of a William Shatner mask? Explain.
It was done out of necessity.
Okay.
It was done out of necessity. It was done quickly. It was done cheaply.
For the movie or as part of the lore and backstory?
No, for the movie itself.
Got you. So first movie, first rundown, William Shatner mask, white spray paint. Here we go.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like they dyed the hair and everything.
I thought possibly you were saying that as lore of the movie that the real Michael Myers when he escaped from the mental hospital like broke into a store and stole a cheap William Shatner mask, and like that was part of the backstory. I didn't know if that was backstory or if that was like what was necessity because they were too broke to shoot the movie type shit.
Yeah, no, bro. It was done in a pinch out of necessity, and they used a William Shatner mask, and that is how
What
my
was the original William Shatner mask for? Was it a Halloween costume?
yeah. It was a Halloween costume. He could
And the
be
Halloween costume was for um, what Magnum PI or like was it for like Unsolved Mysteries? William Shatner, like what?
no
Like what?
Star Trek.
Huh?
Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek.
You know Star Trek.
I was waiting so long for that. Alright. Like William Shatner is like that fool.
I know. I was just fucking talking shit, trying to get her to tell me what the fuck.
But I started just doubting myself.
You can't do that around me. I just be talking shit.
Yeah, no. They
And
did
all
that.
that hell. So listen, Rusty, did you see that thing where Jamie Lee Curtis was like, I bet you can't tell like which one of my daughters was born a man.
Oh goodness gracious.
And Adam Calhoun was like, that dude right there. This dude right here. I was dying, bro. I was like, oh fuck. My dad used to love Jamie Lee Curtis, bro. He used to be so in love with that bitch.
I remember she did a Disney Channel movie, and they were all stoked that we got her for
13 going on 30.
Yeah. That was it. I wanted to.
Or Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, yeah.
Friday with Lindsay Lohan. Yeah. I just remember her throwing around all crazy. Like we were stoked we got her for a movie. Oh my.
Yeah, Rusty, it's helpful. It's on Adam Calhoun's shorts. It was hilarious, bro.
I'll see you guys.
Shit, I remember this one year we were having a Halloween party, and dude was up on the roof trying to like scare people as they were walking out of the house, and he fucking slipped and fell off the roof and fell into the back of the truck that was sitting next to the garage. And he had like a Scream mask and a Scream costume on with like the puffy blood shit. And he got up and was like, ow! And as he got up, all the blood was rushing down the face of the Scream mask. It was like perfect, bro. Fucking epic.
You remember
those masks were gay. The pump one.
I
hated those things.
And he like threw it away the same night.
Yeah, those things suck.
Yeah. Those are gay as hell. It was not a good way to squirt blood. It was how they had it encapsulated.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, don't make a mess. Guys, don't go make a mess now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Have a good Halloween. Just don't make a mess on the cement.
Oh, yeah. Get him, boy.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come here.
What'd you
just
say?
Man. Dragon Ball Z. You knew what I was talking about. You're like, wait a minute. You gotta...
I was like, I thought it was Hami Hami Who.
man. Yeah. That's right. We did it at the same time. Yeah.
Somebody's angry. Hi, man. Well, shit. You know how it is. We at the 143. I knew starting this one late, it was going to be a short one anyway. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. We all grown and got shit going on around this season. So, you know how we do. We going to be here next week for y'all. Check us out Saturday, 6 p.m. as normal. I will be in and out my two dope hosts right here are gonna be taking care of y'all. So make sure you tune in. And for everybody that's here that hasn't already, please go through and find the link on my page to the We on the Porch official podcast page. We have to get our subscribers over there so that we can get that channel up and running and start running our shows off of there. I believe we'll probably, once we get that going and we hit a good number on here, we'll drop it at the season. We'll start another season with a whole new run of color schemes, whole new run of get downs. Yeah, we love y'all, bro. We enjoy sitting here just bullshitting.
Every one of you to
Love
show
each
up.
other. We love that y'all love us and enjoy talking shit to us and fucking clowning us for some of the dumb shit we say because we really be like that. It's unfiltered, bro. We just in here fucking with y'all. So,
For real.
yeah, thank you for another episode. Because without y'all, you know, coming in here and at least tapping the chat for a minute, letting us know you're here, we'd still be doing it, but it wouldn't be as fun. So,
Bo, Rusty,
as always, man, Bo, you stay 100. Rusty, we love seeing you in here, dog. Fucking, we didn't see JoJo tonight, but that's okay. She's on the Sunday morning tip right now. So, you know, we'll catch y'all as we catch y'all, man. Andrew, I know it's late. You may not still be here, but as always, man, we appreciate everything you do. Keep staying 100, bro. Andrew got the QR code linked to the page today to show we could do it. We're getting ready to have some dope ass drops for y'all soon. So get ready, man. We got some t-shirts coming. We got some swag coming. We got some memorabilia coming. We got some giveaways coming. I want to do a game show giveaway day. So, you know, we got some shit in the works, man. It's getting ready to come up on, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So we definitely got to deal with all that little shit.
Yep.
But once the holidays start pushing through and we get through trying to deal with this little toy drive and the other things we want to do to kind of get some recognition to the page, we'll definitely be tapping in with y'all on a more personal level. So, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for tapping in with us on the We on the Porch podcast. I'm your boy LA Doubles, signing out as Igor. That's your boy Mike Miles. My
And I'm Frank Einstein.
Yeah, and we're signing the fuck out because I got all these jars and they got me loopy, obviously. Holla at your motherfucking boy.